a shiny Eddie appears. I haven't uploaded a Pokemon Go video in about a month because for the past month I have been so sick. I have been through 3 different types of flus. I had a sinus infection, I had an eye infection, I had everything, you name it, under the sun this past month. It has just drained me of all my energy, and I don't know how people have energy at this time of the year anyway, but with sickness and everything else, it's just been a little bit of a downer for me since October. But I thought I'd hop on and update you with a couple of things because something really exciting for me happened in Pokemon Go and I'd love to share it with you guys. I have a couple of videos that are kind of like late now, so like the October Halloween event, the Go Wild event in November. I'll make a separate video about that because that was really exciting. But for me, the highlight of these past couple of months whilst I was sick was getting my first ever Shundo. I'll show you the Shundo at the end and take you all the way back in time to when I caught it and just give you like my reaction because my partner filmed me at the time and it was super exciting. But let me take you back firstly to the Halloween event. We went into York. I did a mini vlog of doing some of the Halloween event stuff. I'll show you that in just a second. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you my Shundo. But if you guys remember, during the Halloween event, Giratina Origin Form was in raids. Giratina Origin Form is one of my favourite legendary Pokemon in the game, and the shiny is one that I don't have yet, and one of my favourite shinies in the game. I really love the silver, kind of like lemon yellow and baby blue combo, and I was desperate to get one. So I raided and raided and raided, and no matter how often I tried, I just couldn't get the shiny. I think this is one of the legendary Pokemon that I went the hardest for in raids. Like, I actually ground for this Pokemon. It was one that I definitely wanted and one that I definitely just needed as a shiny collector. An awful lot of the shinies and legendaries that are now currently coming back round in rotation are Pokemon that I've missed out on in the past. Just because I didn't have anybody to play with at the time, I didn't know about apps like Pokegenie and stuff, so I was just on my own with raids, and there was an awful lot of legendary raids that I couldn't pursue because I didn't have enough people to play. But now that I have my apps and I have a little small community round about where I live, I can go for these raids and it's really exciting for me. So without much more further ado, let me take you back to the Halloween event with the mini vlog where we went around York, where we got a couple of Pokemon. I'll show you that, and then at the end of the video I will show you me getting my first ever, not only shiny Giratina, but the Shundo. Stay tuned and enjoy. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and let's do it. Let's go back in time to Halloween. Thank you. Have a lovely day.
Okay, on the way back. On the way back.
In 1220 and completed in 1472. Now the reason why it took so long to build is because the workforce kept dying.
Oh, so it's like unionising.
Very inconvenient. Bearing in mind the time of when the minster was being built, why do you think the workforce kept dying? This was the street of the butchers, and the butchers would display their nice cuts of meat on the chammels and also on the hooks that are still visible above some of the doorways. And what they would do, they would keep their livestock in King Square, where we just walked through. So imagine that area full of the sheep and the pigs, and when the time came to make sausages, they'd herd the animals down the street, take them into the various shops. With all those nice cuts of meat, you can have some not so nice cuts of meat, are you? Not to mention all that blood. And where do you think all that's going to go? Into the streets. There used to be one long trench running directly through the centre, and that was to try and collect all this blood and guts. And the streets would only ever get cleaned out once every 2 weeks.
Are you about to get your first hundo?
Am I about to get my first hundo? I'm literally sat on the couch watching Bake Off, doing fuck all. I was like, I'll just do a Giratina raid, it'll be fine. And it's not only shiny, but it's a 2105, and I can't remember what the hundo is, but it's 21 something. I've never gotten a shundo before in my entire life, and this is one of my favourite shinies in the game.
Can confirm he's been talking about it all week.
I've been trying so hard. You guys have seen how hard I've been trying to get this Giratina.
Come on, let's see. Let's do it.
Okay. It's a shiny, so it's a guaranteed catch. Is my hair okay?
Your
I've
hair's
just
gorgeous.
been sat on the couch. Okay. You guys are probably laughing at me in the comments right now because I know you guys know what the hundo is. And I don't. And I'm sorry about how crap the lighting is. I was not prepared. But let's get him in the ball and find out. Because if this turns out to be the hundo, I know it's 21 something. First ball, first catch. All right. I'm checking. If this turns out to be 100%, It is? It's a fucking hundo! I've just got myself a Shundo Giratina! My first ever Shundo in the game! Are you kidding me?
Well
And it's the
done.
one I've been looking for ages. And it's my first shiny Giratina. I've been searching for this shiny Giratina for years. Let me just have a quick look. Giratina. So the first ever Giratina that I caught was in 2018 and then 2019, and then I didn't catch one again. No, I caught my first origin form in 2019. And then I don't know if these are the most recent ones. These might be the most recent ones. Yeah, so the last Giratina that I caught origin form was 2019. And then I haven't been able to catch a Giratina until this event. And these are all the Giratina that I have been catching. It's, I I have, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the 9th try, not only did I get the shiny, but I got a Shundo Giratina. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My first ever shiny in the game. My first ever shiny in the game. My first ever Giratina, my first ever Shundo, my first ever shiny. He came all the way from South Korea. Thank you to the person who sent me that raid invite. Holy shit. This is the greatest thing ever. Skip to daylight when I've got better light and we can talk about this proper thing. I'm so excited!